Today we're talking about employer brand, and we're going to let this emergency vehicle attend to its emergency.
Are they coming here?
Yeah, it's my ride. Gotta go, guys.
Epic Culture exists to inspire champions of culture. And with me today is Mike Dwyer, Fractional Talent Acquisition Executive. Today we are talking about employer brand, right? And we landed on this idea of the question, is employer brand under attack, right?
Yes.
And I guess, what does that mean to you? Like that question?
Well, to me, it means that I feel like it often is undervalued and only valued when you're at a specific point in the lifespan of the company. Like if it's because you are going through a lot of growth or you have a bad reputation on Glassdoor. And it's really something that needs to be invested in and worked on continuously.
For a lot of companies, there's not a lot of hiring going on. So employer brand may not be top of mind for a lot of companies right now.
Right.
And so I guess the question is should it be?
Right. I often talk about recruitment as a sales function. And if with any sales function, you need marketing, and that's employer brand. So even if you're not hiring, you're going to be hiring because you're going to have people who are going to leave that are going to be in critical roles within the company for a variety of reasons. So you've got your attrition that you have to deal with. So if you don't have a thriving, vibrant, employer brand, and you are a business in a competitive space where if you don't have that employer brand that's actively happening, then you're gonna get left in the wayside.
Why is employer brand under attack? Why is this, such a relevant conversation right now? Like what's happening in the market that makes this pretty relevant?
Just that it's a slow market. There's questions about how much businesses are going to be growing. And again, those are always times where the business is like, where can we cut? Where can we cut? Well, let's cut the employer brand because, we're not hiring right now.
Yeah. I mean, so like what happens when you do let your foot off the gas?
I think that, you get a creepy treehouse. That's what you get.
What?
Yeah. You get a creepy treehouse. It's a social media term from back in the early days. Back in my day,
back when you were doing ads on MySpace.
Yeah, right. Yeah, back in the MySpace days, if you had an online presence where there was nothing happening in it, or that it hadn't been touched in a long time. Let's say you have blogs on there from 2 or 3 years ago, and you have people that have been posting in it that are no longer with the company. That's a creepy treehouse, right? You're coming in and you're like, what the hell's going on in here? There's nothing going on. This is all old. Is there anybody here? Hello? Is there anybody here? No. And so you don't want that, right? So if you don't have updated content, things happening in the organization today, that can be perceived as the company's shut down. Right? Or there's, I don't want to be working here. There's nothing living happening here. Right? And that's something that has to always happen regardless of the market.
Is Creepy Treehouse in the same category as like Purple Squirrel? Is that one of those industry terms, or is Creepy Treehouse yours?
Creepy Treehouse is not mine, but it has not been, I haven't heard it a lot in the recent past. Purple Squirrel is 100% recruiting, and Creepy Treehouse is more like community management, social media marketing kind of terminology. Got it.
That really sets the stage for your swath of experience. Right?
Yeah.
Because you've done all of that stuff.
I have. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of, I've worked in social media marketing and employer brand and personal brand for, almost 15 years now.
Do you think swath was the right word there?
I loved it. I was appreciating it.
Okay. Because we can do that again.
No, I want swath.
Yeah. I try not to use words that I can't spell, and I'm not confident that there's not an E at the end of that.
That would be a swathe.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, it's nothing. It doesn't exist. It's a totally made up word.
Oh. This is going great.
It's great. Here, I want to do a selfie.
Selfie.
Good idea. Am I in that?
Yeah.